Come in.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Hi.
Do you mind if I set my stuff down?
Please.
Thank you so much.
Don't block the camera.
That would not be good. I'm Stephanie Pitts.
Hi,
with
Stephanie.
Tom
Randy
James.
Miller.
Randy Miller.
Antonis Papadourakis.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Antonius. Help me with your
Antonis.
last name.
Papadourakis.
Where is that from?
Greece.
Greece.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Here's my business card. Should you gentlemen have any questions after today's
Okay.
meeting?
Great. Yes,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you so much. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Please, go ahead.
I actually just got back from Italy not too long ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For vacation?
I'm Italian, so I finally got to go in March. So that was really neat.
Did you like it?
Loved it. Loved it. But Greece is next on the list. Where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Okay. I only did a layover in there once. They have great cheese. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm at, where I left off speaking with Lynn. We were looking into an engineer line, which I heard you guys very much liked, and you're very familiar with Tom James. What we did was a little research at Tom James a couple years ago, and we actually created an engineer line that was designed by engineers for engineers. So we had 20 engineers a couple years ago. We put them in the room, the top talented, asked them what they want in clothing. They told us, well, we hate wearing suits, we hate this, we want durable clothing. So we actually came up with engineered designed suits. So that was where I was at with Lynn. We absolutely loved it. The only thing is I had a casual line and I had a suit package together. So I told her for today's meeting I was going to bring just a new option, just suits. So I'm excited that you guys were familiar with Tom James and we're setting up this meeting today. I do understand that you are looking to do an incentive for salespeople now. Is that correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Our project has changed,
I see that.
and we're looking we're considering to give a clothing bonus, if you wish,
Okay.
for the salespeople we intend to hire.
Very good. So what I'd like to do with our time, I think we have about 20 minutes. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Just going to ask you a couple of questions about what you're looking for in an incentive package with clothing, who you're trying to hire when it comes to salespeople. Talk a little bit about Tom James, and maybe we can think of something really creative to do for the salespeople with the engineers as well. And then if everything works out, we'll take the next steps after that.
Okay.
How does that sound?
So
Great. Do you mind if I take some notes?
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your needs when it comes to hiring these salespeople.
We're looking to hire about 30 to 40 of them.
Okay,
We're looking for top talent, and because of our operations in the Americas, the people we're considering here will be based in the United States and in Canada.
okay. So you're looking to hire 30 to 40 salespeople here in America.
Yes,
Okay.
in US and Canada. Yeah.
Okay. And how have you been doing an incentive package for them?
We usually we give them as a cash bonus, sign-on bonus,
Okay, how much is that?
$5,000.
$5,000.
Mhm.
Is that the range that you want to stay in for the incentive package, or are you
Yes.
looking to increase that? You want to stay in a $5,000 range. Very good. Okay. When it comes to hiring the top talent, where do you go to look for your salespeople, and explain to me more of the hiring process?
Well,
We'll go to the various different universities,
Okay.
come to competitions,
Mhm.
try to identify key people there.
Okay.
We're looking to have the sales organization be an even split between men and women.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So an even split between men and women.
yeah, I'd like to.
So when it comes to an incentive package, you would say that having something that is going to attract both men and women, we need to look into, not just something specifically for one sex.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds very good. Is there anything else that's important to you today when it comes to the incentive package for hiring your salespeople?
One of the concerns I would have is, where do you have offices? Because the people that we hire are going to be located across the entire United States and Canada as well. And
Okay.
we really don't want to have the people shuffling back to Philadelphia to be going over with the whole package.
I understand. Great question. So Tom James is actually a global company, We are proud to say that we have offices in over 100 different cities, internationally and nationally. So the great thing about partnering with us is if you're looking to do clothing, why do you want to go around and have, a clothier in one country in Canada where you can have one company do it all over the world? Does that satisfy that concern about the different offices?
So roughly, can you give us an idea how many offices you have in the United States? Because our sales force is all over the place. It can be San Diego, Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Chicago, Atlanta.
I understand. So each state has anywhere from 4 to 10 offices per state.
Okay.
And how the process kind of works is we will meet with one of your sales reps, take a 31 measurements, and log the measurements. So after they are logged, we have the measurements, and then if they need anything with clothing, they can call and say, hey, Stephanie, I need a suit, I need this. They don't have to go shopping anymore, and we can create everything that they want from there.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So it sounds like to me you're looking to attract 30 to 40 of the top talented men and women in the United States over the next year. And you want to do an incentive package that's going to be different than what other companies are doing. But you also want to keep it within a $5,000 range.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Is there anything else that we should address today that I haven't mentioned or we haven't covered?
Well, obviously with this number of people, 5,000, this would come up to about a $200,000 investment for us. And I would assume this is an important account or could become an important account for Tom James. So who's the senior executive who would be in charge of this project and when I can meet this person?
The senior executive. So what I would like to do is I would like to be in charge of this account myself. I do have how Tom James work is we work on a team. So I can also include my leader who is going to be Kiara Timmons. So she would also be in charge of the project as well. So it sounds to me that you would also like to meet her.
Well, I would like to meet somebody who can pull some strings because we're hiring these people in a short period of time.
Okay.
So there'll be a lot of demand for if we decide to go with a package for clothing.
Right.
And I want to make sure that somebody up on the top of Tom James is aware of it and supporting it. So we
Okay.
don't reach a point that we hire people and they cannot get their clothes
Okay.
in a short period of time.
I completely understand. I would love for you to meet my team. So she's actually in the area today. And what I would like to do is do a presentation and then we can kind of set up a package together and I can bring her this afternoon. Is that okay?
We can see if we can, but I want to make sure that she's a senior person
Yes.
in Tom James. I
She
don't
is.
want to just meet a regional sales manager.
Absolutely. She
Okay.
definitely is.
Okay.
She trained me very well. And I'm
Okay.
an expertise when it comes to clothing.
Okay.
So this is what I was thinking we could do. We are still looking into doing the engineer line, is that right?
I think we need to focus for the time being on the sales.
On the sales, okay. So I do have a Tom James suit. Do you want to take a look at it?
Sure.
So I was thinking, you're very familiar with Tom James. So just really quickly, just about our company. We were founded in 1966. Like I said, we have, we are global. We're very proud of that, and we're very proud that our sales actually comes 80% from repeat business. So we don't do any word of mouth, and we don't do any traditional advertising. We are all on referrals. So the only way that you really get introduced to Tom James is based off of being referred by us. So when it comes to sales, people are very different from engineers, and they are very competitive, and they like to be, shown graces. So with the suit packages, I was thinking when you hire your salespeople, we could make it very simple and send them in the mail the next day. We could send them something like this. It would be just the cover. And then with that, Tom James could add in there, what do salespeople need when they're on their sales calls, right? And you want to show that you're investing in your salespeople, is that right?
Mhm.
So I think that they would really appreciate an iPad with this suit cover. And we can also include maybe some champagne and say, congratulations, you've been hired by our company. We are really excited for you to be a part of the team. And then on the iPad, it will have, and they are going to be able to use this when they're out in the field. It will say a welcoming message from either one of you, and it can be personalized for them, like, hey, Stephanie, thank you so much for, signing on with us. Here is your iPad. We're going to set you up with your Tom James rep, and then also on the iPad, it will also say, have the Tom James app on there so they can start picking out their own clothing. And then how's all that sounding so far? What do you think?
So, I mean, we give our salespeople an iPad as it is, so maybe we can see how this will fit. But when they will look on the iPad to get the clothes, they will see the clothes that are of a specific package will be the approved package.
Yeah,
How
so-
it will work?
So I have a couple different ideas. So salespeople, like I said, they're completely different. They're not motivated. They're completely differently motivated than the engineers. The engineers really like their own line that we designed for them. I did at another company, we had a signing bonus suit that I designed with the president of the company because he wanted a certain image. So we did the top of the line suit, and it was really neat. So this is kind of different styles of how you would start off the suit. So we had one suit when you signed on. It was a navy blue suit. It was very powerful. It was a perfect first suit for them. And then it was great because when they hit their bonuses, they were able to, they did sort of like, okay, you hit your bonus, so they have President's Club, you would get an upgraded suit after that. So it was funny around the office because all the salespeople were like, oh, did you get your second suit yet? And they're like, no, I didn't hit my quota yet. So it was kind of like a very competitive thing, and they absolutely loved it.
Okay.
How does that sound to you guys?
Well, we're not trying to develop a program that will get this.
Right.
This is a one-off sign-on bonus.
Mhm.
So this 5,000, and let's see what we can do with that.
Okay, so it sounds to me that you're looking to do one powerful suit for in the $5,000 range.
We don't know yet. We're looking at the proposal. I hope there will be more than one suit with $5,000.
So you want more than one suit. So I have a different prices. It really depends on the different packages that we have. So we have 4 different classic styles. We have the Ventura, we have the Royal Classic, and then we have the Executive Collection and the Corporate. So it's just like when you kind of are buying a BMW, you start with 3 Series and you go up to the 5 and you go up to the 7. So the Corporate package image is going to get you more suits in your $5,000 price range.
Okay.
Then moving all the way up to the Ventura, which is going to be one suit in the $5,000 range. So it sounds to me that I would recommend the Corporate image package for you, which is going to allow them, when they get this in the mail, they'll get the iPad, they'll have their gift card, and they'll be able to pick out 5 suits right away. And then we're meeting also on the iPad, they'll have their Tom James rep after their greeting message from our Kema. They'll have the Tom James rep saying, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to have your wherever you want, because we're all about convenience and time. We can meet them at the house, we can meet them at their office, we can take their measurements, and then we can start putting together a collection of suits for them in the $5,000 range.
So this package that you are proposing, it's only suits, nothing else.
We carry casual wear as well.
Okay, I'm talking about shirts or slacks or.
Yes, absolutely. So the line, we have these are the suits. This is the women package as well. So we have our suits. We also have blouses. We do pantsuits, skirt suits. I mean, we make everything at Tom James. We even make underwear. So we can make you any article of clothing that you wish to have for your salespeople.
Well, part of the problem is we don't know what we wish to have.
Okay.
We are relying on you to say, okay, here's a package, what we suggest for starting salespeople. Maybe
What?
2 suits, 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts. Randy, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you need, sport coats, slacks.
Okay. So I would recommend for you, like I said, the corporate image, which is going to be in your price range, $5,000. It's going to include 4 suits and 6 shirts. How does that sound?
Get you started. I mean, if they were going to do a little bit more casual dress,
Mm-hmm.
can you mix and match with the package that you have right now?
Absolutely.
Instead of the 6 suits, maybe 4 suits or 2 suits.
So 2 suits, and then you want to have a couple blouses or tops, undershirts, different ties to go with it, so they can mix and match everything.
Right.
Could be, yeah, we'll be looking proposals.
Absolutely.
We're not gonna.
So let's create, the great thing about Tom James, we can create our own package. Let's do the corporate image. Let's keep it in $5,000. 2 suits, 2 full suits, and then we can also add 2 outfits that are going to be casual wear. That's what I would recommend to do. So in the mail, they'll get this empty with the gift card, and that's going to be a $5,000 gift card. It's only going to be for that package that we just talked about, and that's going to include their rep's going to call them from Tom James. We're going to get their measurements, and we're going to put together 2 suits and then 2 casual wear outfits and keep it with the $5,000.
Yeah, or maybe because our salespeople should be more formal instead of casual. Just
Right,
like
that,
casual.
I mean, I guess when you look at casual, you're talking sport coat, slacks, or how do you define casual?
Casual wear is just going to be, really it's more of a relaxed material for the trousers and the tops and the shirts as well. So honestly, it's really more of a professional look because you're going to get your jackets as well. So you can always throw on a sport coat jacket if you want to have that professional image, or if you are going out and you need to be meeting with a client and you want to throw on a sports coat, you can always have that, and it's going to look professional and it's going to look very classy as well.
Okay.
So how does all of that sound to you?
Well,
Sounds
good, sounds good. One thing I want to ask you is, if I am referred to Tom James as an individual and choose the $5,000 packet, I get, 2 shoots, whatever is in that package, right? The corporate package, for example. Now we're going to say, hey, Tom James, we have 40 people that we give you to dress, 40 packages. What kind of discount should we expect?
So if I understand you correctly, since we have 40 people that we're going to be having by Tom James, you are looking for some sort of kickback with that?
No, look at a discount,
So-
because, if I get as an individual as 5,000, I get certain things. If I pay 5,000, either if to get the same things, I could have a discount from the 5,000, or for the 5,000, I should get more than what an individual gets.
So I'm thinking, if we have that many suits to make, if we order the same material for all the suits in bulk, I can have that at a discounted rate. So if we decide to do this, like say this material right here, navy blue suit, if they're all uniform and I order enough material for 40 salespeople, I can definitely do that at a discounted price.
So, but that would mean that everybody would have the same suit.
Right.
Right.
Same material.
Same material, maybe different design.
Right. The great thing
Okay.
about Tom James is the features that we have. So, for example, this suit, he wanted to do in the lapel, he wanted a notch here, 2 buttons rather than 1 button. Wears a watch on the right-hand side, so this is going to be a little bit shorter. So essentially, the material is going to be the same color. The suits are never going to look the same. And that's the great part about having a clothier, because it's going to be, the benefit of that is it's going to be made for your image, your fit, how you want it to look on you after you take the measurements. So that way you'll get the discount as well, but everyone is still getting a custom-made suit.
Okay.
Would the weight of the suit be the same? Because if you're using the same material, I've got a person in San Diego, and I got a person in,
Chicago.
Down south, so they're
I
going to
got
be
somebody up in Canada.
something
Yeah.
heavier.
Yeah, their temperature zones are a little bit different.
But this is only for a discount you're asking for. So, like I said, with the $5,000 package, in the first place, they can choose any of the material that they want. But if you're looking to get something cheaper, if, say, after this all works out and we do a test run on 30 salespeople and you like it and you say, okay, in the future we want to do 40 people, I can definitely do something with materials. Or, if you want, I can use materials from last season. So I'll have the thicker option and I'll have the thinner option as well, if that's what the path that you want to go down. So I can definitely
Okay.
satisfy that as well.
So at the end, the question that comes to my mind, Stephanie, is
Yes.
why should we go with Tom James and a $5,000 clothing allowance, if you wish,
Mhm.
instead of giving the people $5,000 in cash and saying, here's your sign-on bonus, do whatever you want with that. Buy clothes, put the down payment for a car.
Good question.
So,
So we did a study and we found out that the top 3 incentive packages, programs that people enjoy from a company is tangible incentives. So yes, the monetary incentive is nice, but everybody's doing that. You want to differentiate yourselves, and doing something, investing in their professional image with a